So I began a detail business back when I was 15 years old. It was a class project, actually. And I enjoyed doing it because I actually had an opportunity to detail cool cars, boats, and also RVs. And I got exposed to the whole boating atmosphere, which is a huge impact of everything I have today. But fast forward, I did that business for 14 years, which taught me how to operate a business without a really big budget. Okay, we were detailing cars for $200 to $500, probably with an average ticket of $300 per item. So I was doing a business that was a pretty just hands-on business, and so I was gone, which back when I was a kid, that was fine. So I was fine going 80 hours per week. And then I had kids, and that's when things kind of changed for me. I was detailing RVs for a coast-to-coast RV dealership. I was traveling the whole country. I was earning great income, but I was working 70, 80 hours per week. And it was when our boy got to the age where he was beginning to coach baseball. Or he was beginning to enter into age to play baseball. And with a dad passing when I was only 2.5, that was a huge impact on me where I wanted to be there. And I was at an event with Steve Cook. It was a 3-day event, and he literally turned everything I had going upside down. He encouraged me to close a chapter that I had for 14 years and to begin doing a different business. And so what I did is in 2010, which is post 2008, it wasn't a great time. Things were tough. It was a tough place to invest. I learned how to purchase properties without cash, because at the time I didn't have a whole ton of it. So I had to figure out how to do it very creatively. So I had to figure out how to basically do deals without cash. I had to be very creative. And what that did for me is I figured out how to do things where I think other people feel that they need to have a big checkbook in order to go purchase homes. Well, so I didn't have that. So one of the things that I did though, Josh, is I began building pretty good active income. I was able to wholesale about 20 to 30 deals per year. Had a billboard up, and the billboard was very good for me. And what I found though is if you were able to do 200 to 300,000 per year of active income, that's great. But it doesn't do anything for you until you have passive income, because I didn't have time. So I was busy. I was always chasing the other deal, okay? So after I was able to do a deal and earn 5, 10, 15,000, I was always after the other deal that I didn't ever really get to enjoy all of those actual earnings, right? So in 2012, I built a portfolio of different homes. From 2012 to 2014, I built a portfolio of 23 homes. I had passive income of $5,400. And I really thought I was doing a pretty good job. I mean, I went to Fortune Builders and I did everything they were able to tell me, and I did everything. And then I had these homes. And what I found though is when a family had kids, I was a lot easier on them of getting paid each month. And when 2 or 3, 4 of them didn't pay me, then our own personal family didn't get paid either. So I just found out that that's a tough business to be in too. And fast forward, when we were in Florida, this was July of 14, I told you I had a tenant where her kid and of course this was a kid, and this family I was being easy on because they had a kid, and she ended up getting back in payments on me to the tune of almost $8,000. Where when we had to evict her, I did everything personally. Okay, and when I evicted her personally, I didn't bring anybody to help me. I brought our truck and trailer, and I personally went through the whole house and I packed up all of her things. But what I didn't realize is that when the 3 toilets got clogged, the finished basement backed up. So when I'm taking all of her things out, like, I was literally covered in some pretty bad things. And at the end of the day, when I went home, Jeffrey, who was 5 at the time maybe, wanted to play catch. Now kids are going to be kids, right? And they're very persistent. So when I said, Jeffrey, this isn't a good day, I have to get cleaned up, we are going to play catch a different day, he didn't buy that. Kids go, Dad, can you play catch? Can you play catch? Dad, can you play catch? And it took until I had to bark at him to tell him, Jeffrey, today isn't a good day, that I so identified. So like it was, that I had to get out of that. So when I got into this business, I was looking to make the dollars that I could from passive income. So I could coach his team. So, geez, it was to have the passive income and I think the time freedom to be there and be a good dad, you know?